Today we're at Freedom Elementary School, and I am joined by District Instructional Coach, Miss Gina Weber. Gina,
hello.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having me,
Awesome.
Especially here at Freedom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's get going. So what was it about you, your defining moment in your career that made you decide, hey, I think I want to be an instructional coach?
Okay, so I wouldn't say it was one moment per se. I would say though that the timing of it was pretty perfect for me. And what I mean by that is, I started teaching in 2003, and I was a kindergarten, 7th, 8th grade music teacher.
Yeah.
You might not know that about me.
I did not.
And then I taught elementary school. I've been an in-house instructional coach. I taught middle school math. When I came here, I was 4th grade science. During COVID, we were all virtual teachers.
Yep.
So I feel like that variety of experiences and being in new and different situations a lot throughout my career really kind of prepared me for this role. In addition to that, as a teacher, I've always thought, do I want my students to remember what I taught them for 40 minutes, 40 years? And teaching through that lens really kind of like led me, it's really authentic learning experiences, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
It's all that, to get that student engagement. So I think both of those things coupled together, like my passion for that and then the timing of this role really kind of set me up for it.
Well, you've been instrumental in helping us really redefine what our good learning experiences look like and incorporating graduate profile competencies in how we teach and how the experiences that kids have. So what is it, which graduate profile competency do you think embodies you as an educator, as an individual?
Well, based on what I just said, my first thought is self-directed navigator and mastery learner, just being in a lot of new and different situations. But in my current role, I really feel like I'm constantly being a productive collaborator, meeting with different teams of teachers, leadership teams, our amazing instructional coaches, getting to collaborate with people across our district. I also love creating partnerships with others. So I love building collaborative partnerships, whether it's, here at Freedom a couple years ago, the 4th grade team was doing the tiny house project, and they didn't realize that we had students at the ATC who had actually built a tiny home. And so I was able to connect them and form a partnership there. Last year I was collaborating with a 5th grade teacher who has a strong passion for social studies. And through our design session, I was able to form a partnership with her and some of our secondary social studies teachers, and they actually collaborated on a project together. So I like forming collaborative partnerships as well with teachers across our district.
So important.
Yeah.
And moving from a traditional mindset of teaching and learning to a more transformational mindset of teaching and learning is a chore. That's not easy for teachers to do. So as you work with them, is there a common moment or aha instance that teachers have that's oh, I get it now?
I think there's several. One of them really, I think that what's exciting is when teachers start to see how it all fits together and how competencies really are aligned really well with our content, and it can be done together. But then beyond that, with the authentic learning experience itself, how competencies and content fall kind of underneath that when you're getting into those more authentic and intentional learning experiences for students.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. And another thing though is our students. So when they experience, the authentic learning, how enthusiastic they get about it and how exciting they get, why we do what we do. And so it's just something that teachers are always okay, I want to do that again.
Yeah,
that was great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, so fun questions. I'm a routine person, so I'm the daily do everything kind of person. So do you have a daily ritual or monthly ritual or routine or tradition that you just can't skip or can't miss?
Well, one coming up, it's more of a yearly routine, a ritual or tradition with my family. When my girls were young, I have 2 girls, they're in high school, and when they were young, I bought an advent calendar. It's like a box type calendar. And the way we use it is in November, we get it out, and every day in November we'll write down something we're thankful for, and we'll put it in the advent calendar. And then in December at dinner, we'll open up that door from the previous month, and we'll read what we were thankful for. So
I love that.
Just a good way to keep us mindful of our blessings throughout the holiday season.
That's great. All right, last question.
Okay.
If you could teach a master class on any subject, any content, anything that you wanted to teach it on, what would you teach it on?
I would teach it on, my master class would be how to create skeleton vignettes in your front yard with posable skeletons.
I liked it.
That move every 3 to 4 days throughout the month of October, because I do that and it's something I really enjoy.
I'm gonna check that out.
And my neighbors love it. In our neighborhood, there's only one entrance and exit, so I'm at the front. So every kid in my neighborhood goes by my house, and they all really like to see the skeletons and how they change. And I try to make it fun and silly.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's Miss Gina Weber. She's one of our district instructional coaches, and we're here at Freedom Elementary.